What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. And anyways, guys, and today we are reviewing Doctor Strange 2016, or I think it's 2016, yeah, I think so, I think it's 2016. Anyways, hold up. Yeah, anyways, where I thought of this movie, well, I distinctly remember when this movie first came out, and I saw it, and I remember liking it, and I thought it was pretty decent. That's what I thought. Obviously everyone's great, and basically Doctor Strange, because I saw, and by the way, guys, now, honestly, I thought that Doctor Strange, obviously Doctor Strange is great. Even the villains are great, and, well, they're decent, but I thought Dormammu had a pretty good design, even though I felt like they should have went to the comic book accurate version where he has the flaming head with the, the face. They went for a different look. It just looks like something out of an optical illusion video, basically. That's what it looked like. That's his design. And I hope Marvel eventually, somehow Dormammu will eventually come back somehow, hopefully. Because I want to see that comic book accurate suit. Because that comic book accurate look. Alright? And I thought the ancient one was good. Wong was great. Mortal, or whatever his name is, I liked him too. And apparently he becomes a villain essentially at the end of the movie, because he says, and I quote, "Too many sorcerers." And that is basically because honestly, to be honest, is that Doctor Strange is by far the most, well, Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange. Honestly, I thought that obviously there was a post-credit scene of him meeting up with Thor, which that scene was in Thor Ragnarok, essentially. And we have seen, which the Thor movies I will eventually cover in the near future. So, yeah, and I thought that, so yeah. And plus, the director of this movie is Scott Derrickson, who is who previously made horror films before this. So he has had experiences in the horror genre. And I never seen any of his horror films, alright? And judging by the looks, he sounded like a good pick for a Doctor Strange horror movie. And yeah, and that's it. Doctor Strange came out in 2016 and was a big hit, but we didn't get a sequel until now, 6 years later, with Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness. And the Multiverse of Madness is looking to be a good movie. Now, I did hear the mixed reactions. Okay, this is just a bit of a side note, is that I've heard the reviews, and a lot of people thought that it didn't lead to their expectations. So to the people that think there's gonna be just a bunch of cameos, I recommend you guys lowering your expectations, alright? Because as you know, apparently there is some cameos in here. Apparently there are a lot of fun ones in here, apparently, and at least there's some. At least there's some cameos rather than none at all. Because if there was no cameos in here at all, it would have been more disappointing. So, because of that news, I'm kind of lowering my expectations for the cameo side. Now, a lot of people were saying that apparently the movie is so gruesome and brutal and like a horror film to the point that they're going to not take their kids to this movie. My God. I'm like, is it really that bad? Is it really that dark? And that makes me more excited. Because Scott Derrickson, as you know, originally was going to make the sequel, but left Marvel and left the project due to creative differences with Marvel. So don't expect him to be doing another Marvel movie anytime soon, because he just had too many creative differences with that project. And then Marvel decided to get the best replacement possible, and that person is Sam Raimi. Like, that's a really good choice, because this is the guy who gave us the Spider-Man trilogy. Okay, he gave us the Spider-Man movies. And Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie, just recently turned 20 years old. Man, I can't believe the first Spider-Man movie is over 20. I can't believe it's been 20 years since that movie came out. My God, bro. My God. It's like it was yesterday. And obviously Sam Raimi, finally Marvel is finally hiring a director that actually has experience with comic book movies. He made one of the best sequels ever made. Except for Spider-Man 3, which it wasn't Raimi's fault, obviously. It wasn't his fault. It was the studio, because there was just too much studio interference with that movie. So, anyways, that's my overall thoughts on Doctor Strange. And stay tuned for Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness review. Okay, stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.